Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my very first YouTube video and honestly, I couldn't be more excited. I should have done this a long time ago, but I honestly kind of just I've been putting it off for a long time because I always felt like, I wanted to remain private and not really let people have insight into my life, but I know how much people want it. And honestly, I've gotten so close to everybody because of Double Shot and because of people who have been with me along the way for so long that I just feel like I owe it to you guys. So the first video today is a Q&A because I get so many questions all the time about basic information about myself, in-depth questions, questions about Double Shot, about my daily life, personal questions, all type of stuff. So I will be answering tons of questions. Honestly, I got so many back in the questions that I've done on Instagram or in my DMs or comments. So I'm gonna try to answer as many as possible. If you guys have any more questions that you would like to know the answers to, just comment below and I would be more than happy to do another Q&A in the future just to answer more questions. So we're going to start with the basics. Obviously, my name is Peyton. I am 25. I will be 26 on May 19th, which makes me a Taurus. I'm from the Midwest, a Chicago suburb, and now I live in Los Angeles, and honestly, I love it here. I think LA is great. The weather, the opportunities, the entertainment, everything here is so amazing. So honestly, I love it. My dream city to live in would be either New York or Barcelona, to be honest, but I love LA and you can't beat the weather. I get this question all the time, so I'm just gonna address it right now. My big three are I am a Taurus sun, Capricorn rising, and Gemini moon. I get asked that all the time, which is why I look very serious, but I'm hilarious. And so that, I am Mexican and Korean. My mom is Mexican. My dad is Korean. My mom, however, was adopted, so I don't really have Mexican family like that. And so I'm definitely closer to the Korean culture just because I grew up in it. And honestly, I love Korean food. Like, I could eat it every single day. So I'm definitely closer to that because I know people ask me that all the time. Like, where are my mom's parents originally from? I have no idea. So just stating that for the record, I have no idea. My favorite color is red. My favorite food is sushi, obviously more Asian food. And then I went to the University of Maryland, College Park, and I graduated in 2018, actually on my 22nd birthday. I majored in criminology and criminal justice, and so I actually have 2 degrees for law enforcement, criminal justice type of thing, because I also have an associates of science in law enforcement from my first university that I went to. So, smart little bitch over here. I had 2 degrees before I was 22, so that's definitely a huge accomplishment for me, something I'm very proud of. I also get asked all the time if I enjoyed living in DC, enjoyed living over on the East Coast, and I loved it. I had never gone to New York City before, and I went to New York City for my first time while I was there and fell in love with it. It was the greatest thing ever. So if you guys have never been to New York City, I recommend it so much. It's the greatest thing ever. You will never experience anything like New York City. So yeah, I absolutely loved Maryland. I met so many great people. Shout out to my DMV people. I absolutely love you guys and I'm so thankful for that experience. And I've lived in LA since August of 2018. So I love it here and honestly, it's great and I'm thankful for my journey here. I get this question all the time and I'm just gonna state for the record this answer. So prepare yourself, okay? My relationship status. I get asked probably 50 times a day what the fuck my relationship status is. And I just want to say this for the record. Ready? Prepare yourselves. I will never answer this question until I'm married. So when I pop up married, then there's your answer. But until that day, I will never answer that question, ever. Just because I'm such a private person and I wouldn't do the whole couple Instagram shit because I'm so private and that to me is such a sacred thing in my personal private life that I would just never answer that question until I was married. So, same thing if I ever got pregnant. If I get pregnant, I will pop out with like a fucking 6-month-old. Like, by the way, I have a 6-month-old. Like, that's the type of person I am. So I take private to such an extreme level that there's your answer. The answer is, you'll find out if I get married. Okay? You can take that for whatever you want to take it as I'm single, or I have a boyfriend, or I have a fuck buddy, or whatever the fuck you want to take it as whatever you want to take it as, okay? Never addressing that again. A lot of these other questions I get asked all the time, and I definitely want to, give these questions longer videos that are dedicated to those questions, because I get asked them all the time and I just feel like people would really like to know the answers to them. So something I get asked all the time is like, what exactly is my job? And I am going to answer this short, but I'm also going to answer this longer in another video just to show you guys like my day-to-day on what I do. But I am a model, influencer, actress, entrepreneur. That's what I do. So obviously I model for e-commerce, and I do music videos, and I've been on TV, obviously. And I've done a lot of things like that in the industry. I also do acting. I'm not going to speak much about that right now. You will find out soon, maybe another video. And then influencer, it actually just kind of fell into my lap, and I'll get more into that story in another video. But yeah, I do influencer, so brand deals. I work with a lot of brands and I produce content for them. And yeah, I absolutely love doing it. So I will show you guys another video, a day-to-day on what that looks like, on what taking content looks like, because honestly, it's like a full-time job times 100. Like, you think that, you get off at a certain time and you don't have to do it anymore. Like, I'm filming this video and it's literally like 10 p.m. just because I've been so busy all day with shoots and all these other things that like I literally was like, I have to film this, it's 10 p.m. So it's a lot, but honestly, I'm so grateful, and I'm grateful to you guys for supporting me, watching me, and being there this whole time, because I wouldn't be able to do my job without you guys. So thank you so much. I absolutely love you guys, and I'm so fucking grateful. So thank you. I'll get into that on another day. A dream of mine is, I have a lot of dreams and a lot of goals, and I tend to keep a lot of my goals to myself just because I'm very private, as you guys obviously know. But I could say that one of my goals is just that I want to be somebody who empowers and enlightens and encourages and just loves on other people. And I know that this world has experienced a lot of hate and a lot of just disgusting behavior out of people. And so if I can just like be a shed of light this much, then I feel like I'm doing my job. Like, I want to be able to help people all the time. And so if this is really towards my ladies, but like, if you guys ever want to message me on Instagram or Twitter or whatever it is, because TikTok you obviously can't message, and I don't think you can message on here, you can just comment. So if you don't want it to be public, you can always just message me on Instagram and talk to me about whatever you want to talk to me about, and I would be more than happy to give you guys advice and to talk to you guys and whatever. I always respond to my ladies. Always. I will always respond. I may not respond instantly, but I promise I will always respond. Just because I feel like it's so important for women to stick together and women to really stand up for each other and care about each other. And so I really believe in that. So that's like, I also have so many other things going on that I honestly just can't even talk about. And so I will keep updates going on here, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, everywhere. So that way you guys can always stay informed, no matter where you see me at, no matter where you watch me at, you can always see. So I get this question a lot too, questions about double shot. I'm actually going to make a video specified just for double shot, because I get so many questions about my experience on double shot, what I thought about it, do I regret it, what was the best thing I learned from there, what was this, what was that. I get so many, like, I was swamped in double shot questions. So I promise to make a video just about double shot, answering as much as I legally can. I promise you that, so stay tuned for that. As you guys know, I posted that at the beginning of this year, I attempted like a vegan pescatarian lifestyle, and I get asked all the time what that's like. And honestly, I enjoy it. It's just, I always feel like I'm hungry. So I don't know if any of you do like vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian lifestyles. do you guys always feel like you're fucking starving? Like, I swear to God, I will eat something and 20 minutes later, I'm hungry again. It's like the weirdest shit ever, and I've never experienced something like that. Like, usually when you eat a lot of heavy foods or meats or whatever, like, I'll eat and I'm not hungry for like 3 or 4 hours, at least. Now, I swear to you, I'm hungry in like 20 minutes, and I'm like, I'm never full. It's so weird. And so I want to know, like, those of you who also have done this lifestyle or doing it right now, like, what do you do to make that better? Because that's another video I want to do, is like, work out with me. What do I eat during the day? Like, I get asked that all the time, so that will be in another video. But please, like, somebody give me some information on what to do to not feel starving all the time besides drinking water, please. Okay, I just have to answer this because I feel like you guys always want to know. So let me answer this. Have I ever been in love? The answer is yes, I think. I say that because I'm going to say this. I have experienced things in my life that I thought were love, right? Looking back on them, in the moment, I was like, I'm in love with this person. I love this person so much, XYZ. But then I've also experienced other things in my life that have just made me realize that those other things were not love. They were infatuation, obsession, lust, that type of thing. And so I don't know if I really like loved that person, because when I looked at their personality traits and their qualities as a person, I didn't love that. So did I love the person? Or did I love the idea of them? Because I think in this society, we tend to love the idea of people instead of who people actually are. And I've definitely fallen victim to that. When, you know, you start fucking with somebody and you instantly connect and you guys are talking all the time and you vibe with them and the sex is good and all that, like, you fall in love with the idea of the person, of who you can create them to be in your head and who you think you would like them to be. That's who you fall in love with. And I know I've done that. So I can't say for certain that I was in love with those people, but I will say that I have experienced what love is truly like. That's what I will say. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say I don't know. You guys can take that for however the fuck you want to take it. And then feeding off of that, people ask me all the time, do I want kids? You know, if you ask me right now if I wanted a kid, the answer is no. Because this world is fucking insane and I don't want to bring a child into this world because it's crazy. So for you people who have, I commend you so much, because like I probably would go ballistic trying to do that job. So I commend all of you parents out there that are active and great and in your children's life. Like, I commend you so much. That's the hardest job on the planet. I don't care what your job is. Being a parent is the hardest fucking job on the planet. So I commend all of you who are parents, because my older siblings are parents and I don't know how the fuck they do it. Like, I just don't. I would like children one day in the future, I think, just because I know I'll be a good mom and I would love to have like a smaller version of myself, and I would love to like create a child with somebody that I love like more than anything. And so I would like to do that someday in the future. But I also know right now that I really want to be selfish and I want my life to be about me and what I want to do and making money and doing what I need to do for Peyton, that like I wouldn't put myself in that position right now. So I do want them at some point, but not right now. Okay. Honestly, there are just so many questions listed right here, you guys. I literally have my phone right here with all the questions on them, and I'm just trying to go through and answer as many as I can. But I may have to do like a part 2 of this because there's so many and I don't want to make this video like a fucking hour long. That's ridiculous. But I will say this. I get this question all the time too, sometimes with different wording, but I do want to answer this. People always ask me, what is something that most people would not know about me, or they would not guess about me? And I think what it is that a couple of things. One, I look like the most heartless person on the planet when you first see me, right? And sometimes, you know, I can be, right? But when I decide to bring you into my tribe and make you part of my people, like, I'm the most loyal and sensitive and caring and ride or die type of person on this planet until you make me not be that person. And I don't keep a lot of people around me, but the people that I do keep around me are very high quality. And honestly, it is because I had an experience when I was younger that really just shaped the way that I have friendships and the things that I tolerate in my friendships. And I think because of my looks, people wouldn't guess it, but I was actually bullied in high school. I could go into all the details in another video because I know tons of people have asked me questions about it because it came out on Double Shot. And honestly, it just really, really changed the way that I look at women. Because obviously it was by women. And I did not trust women for the longest time. I did not want to have female friends for the longest time. Like, I trusted men 1,000 times more than I trusted women. And in a world like this where I feel like women should always stick together, being betrayed by women and treated like the fucking scum of the earth and scared for my life by women was horrible. And it just really changed my relationships with women growing up. And so that's why I'm so selective about my friends and my friendships. And that's why I take loyalty and betrayal so serious. Like, you can only betray me one time and then it's dead, because I don't understand how you could betray somebody you're supposed to be loyal to and friends with like that. Like, I don't get that. I don't understand it. So I think that's what people wouldn't know about me, because they look at me and they think, oh, she's like a bad bitch and she's pretty and she's this and she's that and she's strong and she's confident. And yeah, all those things are true because I'm 25. This all happened when I was 16, 17. So yeah, it's been almost 10 years since all of these things have taken place. But I don't think people would ever expect that I've been through an experience like that. So if any of you have ever experienced anything like this, especially my ladies, by other women, because I know how disgusting and catty women can be, if any of you have ever experienced this, or your kids or your siblings or your family members, I don't care who they are, your friends, and you want to talk about it, I am an open book. Please DM me. If you want it to be private, please, please, please DM me on Instagram, and I promise you we can talk about it, because I know what it's like and I went through it firsthand, and I've had to talk to a lot of people about it to get over it and get to the place where I am with it now. And I just never want people to be in a position where they feel like they can't talk to somebody, they don't have somebody who stands up for them, who can relate to them, who whatever it is. I am that person, and I promise you that. So please, please, please DM me so we can talk about it. And so I'll get into this more in another video, like I said, because it was already on Double Shot and it wasn't really talked about like a shit ton on Double Shot, but you know, it will further understand like why I am the way that I am. But I just want to say thank you so much to everyone who is watching this and who has supported me, loved me, DM me, comment, like, whatever it is. I see all of it. I look through my message requests multiple times a day. I read every single comment. I see all the people that like it, like my photos, like my videos, who support me. Everything, I see all of it, because I always have wanted to make sure that I engage and really know what's going on with my followers. And so I just want to say thank you. Like, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much. And I am so grateful that you guys support me enough for me to be in this position and for me to continue to give you guys content and, you know, get closer to you guys and learn more about me, and so I can learn more about you guys and everything. And I'm just so grateful. So I just want to say thank you. And if you enjoyed this video, then like it, comment. If you have questions about anything, you want to give your opinion, you want to answer some of my questions that I asked you guys in this video, please comment below and subscribe, because I will be posting YouTube videos all the time. I have made so much content for you guys, and I will continue making content every day so I can give you guys the best content possible. And I just want to say thank you, and I love you guys so much. And please like, comment, subscribe, and then you can also follow my other socials to see all the other things, and to just follow me and we can talk. So message me, and I just want to say thank you. I love you guys so much, and I will be back soon with my second video. Also, before I go, if you guys have anything you want to see, anything you want in a video, anything you want to know, anything, whatever it is, let me know. taking suggestions because I already have a lot of things people have wanted to know, wanted to see, wanted to hear, wanted to whatever. And so please feel free to give some suggestions on what you would like to see, and I would be more than happy to make the content and make it appropriate. Don't chill. But I love you guys so much, and I will be back soon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow my other socials. I love you guys so much.